our Facebook page and liking us as well. Thank y'all. Let's do a little Johnny Cash number, I believe.
Johnny Cash.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell you how I got my car. Well, I left Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on them Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, but sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, because I always wanted me one that was long and black. And so one day I devised myself a plan that would be the end of most any man. I'd sneak it out there in the lunchbox in my hands. Yeah, you know, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I had myself a car worth at least $100 grand. Oh yeah. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Oh yeah. And so the very next day when I punched in with my big lunch box and milk for friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. But you know, I've never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. And the next day it got me a fuel pump, and then I got an engine, and I got a trunk, and then I got a transmission, and all that chrome. The little stuff I snuck out in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out in Steve's mobile home. Stevie! Oh yeah. Well, and up to now, my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together in one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, that transmission was a 53, but the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put the bolts in, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out just so it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine humming just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another side. We had 2 on the left, only 1 on the right, but when they pulled out the switch, Mike, all 3 of them come on. Oh yeah! And the back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it all together when we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail fin. Just about that time, my wife walked out, and I could see it in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." Oh, that's what she said right there. She said that. She didn't really sound like that, but that's what she said. I tried. So we drove it on uptown to get the tag, and I took a ride on down the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. Joe up there at the courthouse, well, they didn't laugh because the type of it took the entire staff, and when they got through, man, the title was 60 pounds. But I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around.
This thing's knocking.
Yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac. Come on. Yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth, and negatory on the cost of this machine. You might say I went up to Detroit and picked it up. It's a lot cheaper that way. A whole lot cheaper. Y'all know what model it is?
Yeah, tell us in 1 word.
Let me think about it. Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 1970 automobile. And I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. I'm out of here.
They just got the wrong size lifters in it.
Needs a tune-up.